From today, disabuse your mind from that mentality that you are always entitled to a 6 month notice, because 6 month notice is only for tenant. So Jumoke, even when you are in arrears of rent, that is, you are owing your landlord rent, he still does not have a right to throw your things out of the property until he has. That is only when he can be able to successfully throw you out. That way, he can booger to even throw you out of the property because he has the force of the law. He shocked you, Abby. He shocked me too.
This is Legally Speaking with Richard Demi. This is Legally Speaking with Barrister Demi.
6 months notice is not automatic. Mr. Emeka, I repeat, 6 months notice to quit is not automatic. There is what I refer to as a legal myth that has been sold to the average Nigerian, that they are always entitled to a 6 month notice to quit. Even for tenants who are still owing rent for 2 years, they are still insisting that they are entitled to 6 months notice to quit. Let me even shock you. Iya Basira, who only pays her rent on monthly basis, is also insisting that she's entitled to 6 months notice to quit, and as such, she will stay in Mr. Chukwudi's house rent-free for 6 months because she's expecting a 6 month notice to quit. Let me ask you this question. Are you sure your rent is still subsisting? Mr. Chukwudi, are you sure you are not in arrears of rent? Like you are not owing your landlord? For answers to all these questions, let's delve into the subject matter of today. My name is Inimotimi O Azi. I remain your host on this channel, Legally Speaking with Barrister Timi. So today we'll be looking at what I call a valid notice to quit, what you all know as quit notice. In Nigeria, the type of notice to quit is determined by the type of tenancy and the duration. In Nigeria, we have weekly tenancy, monthly tenancy, quarterly tenancy, half-yearly tenancy, and a yearly tenancy, which is the oga patapata of them all. So for a weekly tenancy, you are entitled to 1 week notice. For a monthly tenancy, you are entitled to 1 month notice to quit. For a quarterly tenancy, you are entitled to a 3 month notice to quit. For a half-yearly tenancy, you are also entitled to 3 months notice to quit. So for a yearly tenancy, which is the one everybody keeps clamoring, you're entitled to 6 months notice to quit. However, these notices should be given when your rent is still subsisting. That is, when your rent has not expired. So for Jumoke, who is a yearly tenant, a valid notice to quit would have been 6 months into her rent, meaning her landlord, who is Mr. Chukwudi, should have issued her a notice to quit 6 months into her rent. Her rent has not expired at that time. So when your rent has expired, how can you live in a house free for 6 months? If it were your house, will you agree to that? No, you tell me. Mbano. As for me, I will say no. However, Jumoke, even when your rent has elapsed, that is, your rent has expired, your landlord does not have a right to come and throw your things out of your house. He will still need to issue you a 7 days notice of owner's intention to recover possession. Meaning, he's telling you that in 7 days' time, if you do not leave this my property, I'm going to court to get an order to evict you from this my house. It shocked you, Abby. It shocked me too. So Jumoke, even when you are in arrears of rent, that is, you are owing your landlord rent, he still does not have a right to throw your things out of the property until he has issued you a 7 days notice of owner's intention to recover possession, and he has gone to court to apply for an order, meaning institute an action and get an order of the court to evict you from the property. That is only when he can be able to successfully throw you out. That way, he can booger to even throw you out of the property because he has the force of the law backing. From today, disabuse your mind from that mentality that you are always entitled to a 6 month notice, because 6 month notice is only for yearly tenants, not for monthly tenants. You that you are paying your rent every 6 months, you too, you are asking for 6 month notice to if I catch you. Till next time, this is Legally Speaking with Barrister Timi, keeping you legally conscious and aware. Thank you.
This is Legally Speaking with Richard Demi. This is Legally Speaking with Barrister Demi.